Houston Housing Authority is now being investigated by federal authorities.
We were there as investigators carried out environmental testing at a Second Ward low-income housing complex that was once the site of an incinerator. This is along Middle Street near Navigation.
ABC 13 Shannon Ryan joining us live. And Shannon, this complex and the Housing Authority have been under a lot of scrutiny as of late. So what have you learned?
Well, sources close to the probe tell us investigators will be looking into whether the Houston Housing Authority actually suppressed these environmental hazards, evidence of them in an application a few years back that helped them fund and obtain this land. They'll also be looking at how they award contracts. ABC 13 Sky Eye footage shows federal investigators swarm a Houston Housing Authority property Tuesday. The HHA tells ABC 13 they had been served a search warrant by the HUD Office of Inspector General for soil samples at the Pointe at Bayou Bend, a 400-unit affordable housing property. Records show the sprawling multi-million-dollar development sits at the site of an old city incinerator and is laden with toxic ash. The investigation, which includes several state and federal entities, comes amid reports that evidence of such environmental hazards may have been suppressed as the Housing Authority and its private development partner sought government bonds for the property in 2021. It remains empty today after Houston Mayor John Whitmire asked the HHA to delay resident move-in this summer, pointing to 4 state environmental violations linked to the ash. ABC 13 found the HHA has still failed to remedy those violations to this day. The raid is the latest controversy to envelop the Housing Authority's president and CEO, David Northern, who narrowly held on to his job after a 2-hour closed-door HHA meeting evaluating his employment earlier this month. That meeting was held after questions were raised about how he's handled this project and others. A recent audit found, quote, weaknesses and noncompliance in nearly all of the Housing Authority's major programs. And tomorrow, Houston City Council is set to vote on 2 separate affordable housing complexes that have been proposed. The vote on both of those complexes was delayed amid concerns that they may not generate enough housing. Live from the Houston Housing Authority, Shannon Ryan sending it back to you in studio.